Hi, I'm Ethan Solis, and welcome to Alchemy from Within, where we awaken your potential, unlock your inner power, and guide you to live a life of true abundance. Today, I want to talk to you about something that many of us have experienced on our manifestation journey. Those moments when it feels like nothing is happening. Maybe you've been visualizing, affirming, trusting the universe, and still your manifestation feels like it's stuck in the cosmic postal system with no tracking number in sight. I get it, it can be frustrating, even disheartening. But let me tell you this, just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not on its way. Let's have a real talk today. I want you to walk away from this video feeling lighter, more hopeful, and with a renewed sense of faith that everything you want is coming. In fact, your manifestation might just be closer than you think. But first, let me take you on a little journey. Story time. Story time, Jack's journey from despair to abundance. Let me introduce you to Jack. Jack was, by all accounts, having a pretty rough go at life. He lost his job unexpectedly, his rent was overdue, and he had a couple of dollars left in his bank account, enough to buy himself a sandwich and maybe some instant noodles for dinner. Jack was doing everything he could to manifest a new job and some financial relief, but weeks turned into months, and the only thing that manifested was the pile of overdue bills on his kitchen table. Jack tried it all: affirmations, visualization, scripting, you name it. He'd wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and say things like, "Money flows effortlessly into my life." But you know what? The only thing that flowed into his life was a particularly high water bill after his sink broke. One day, Jack hit a breaking point. He was sitting on his couch, head in his hands, feeling defeated. He looked up at the ceiling and said, "Universe, I've done everything I can. Now it's up to you." Then something inside him shifted. He decided to let go of the anxiety and desperation. He still wanted to manifest abundance, but he chose to stop obsessing over when it would come. He started trusting that it would come, even if he didn't know how or when. And wouldn't you know it, just a week later, Jack got a random call from an old friend he hadn't spoken to in years. This friend happened to be starting a new business and was looking for someone with Jack's exact skill set. Long story short, Jack not only got the job, but the salary was higher than he ever expected. Plus, it turned out the company was located in a part of the city where rent was significantly cheaper than where Jack had been living, which solved his housing crisis too. Within a few weeks, Jack's life had completely turned around, all because he decided to let go and trust. Sometimes the universe needs that little bit of space to do its thing. When we're holding on too tight, filled with anxiety, it's like we're sending out mixed signals. But when we release the pressure, things can flow into our lives faster and in ways we never imagined. Lila's leap of faith, from rejection to love. Now, let's talk about Lila. Lila, a hopeless romantic with worst dating luck you can imagine. This woman had been manifesting love for years. Years. She'd gone on what seemed like a million first dates and just couldn't seem to find that connection she was looking for. Lila had her heart set on manifesting this one particular guy she met at a party. He was tall, charming, and had this adorable laugh that made her weak in the knees. They hit it off at the party, but then he ghosted her faster than she could say, "Law of assumption." She was devastated. Lila tried everything, visualizing him texting her, affirming that he was thinking about her, and even scripting elaborate scenarios where they bumped into each other at the grocery store and he professed his love in front of the canned goods aisle. But weeks passed and nothing happened. Now, here's where the magic happens. After months of trying to manifest this guy, Lila had a moment of clarity. She realized that maybe, just maybe, the universe had someone better in mind for her. Someone who would treat her the way she deserved to be treated. So she let it go. She stopped checking her phone every 10 minutes and focused on herself, on her hobbies, her friends, and her personal growth. And guess what? Not long after, Lila met someone new. And this guy, let's call him Sam, was everything she had ever wanted and more. They connected on a level she hadn't even realized was possible. And get this, Sam wasn't just her soulmate, but he ended up sharing the same passions and goals for the future as she did. It wasn't the guy from the party, but it was the love she'd been seeking all along, and she couldn't have been happier. The universe knew what she needed, even when she didn't. Sometimes when we're so fixated on one person or one outcome, we don't realize that there's something even better waiting for us. Lila's story is a beautiful reminder that when you let go and have faith, the universe often delivers something far greater than what you imagined. The universe loves plot twists. Here's the thing: the universe loves a good plot twist. Just when you think things aren't going your way, when you feel like your manifestation is lost, the universe shows up with a surprise that blows your mind. And here's a little joke to lighten things up. Have you ever noticed how the universe works like Amazon, but without Prime delivery? Sometimes it feels like you placed an order for your dream life, but instead of the 2 day shipping you were expecting, it's taking weeks or even months. And we're all sitting here like, hello? Did my manifestation get lost in transit? But the truth is, just like Amazon, the universe always delivers. Sometimes it just takes a little longer because it's working out all the details behind the scenes. You might be thinking, but Ethan, I've been waiting for ages and I feel like nothing is happening. Trust me, I get it. But what if your manifestation is right around the corner? What if the universe is working out a million little details to make sure it all aligns perfectly for you? Imagine this: you're trying to manifest that dream job, but the company you're meant to work for hasn't even opened its new office yet. Or you're manifesting love, but the person you're meant to be with is in the middle of a personal transformation, getting ready to be the partner you've always dreamed of. The universe is setting the stage, arranging everything behind the scenes, even when it feels like nothing is happening in your world. Keep the faith. You see, the journey of manifestation isn't just about the destination, it's about who you become in the process. Every time you face an obstacle, it's a chance to build your resilience, to strengthen your faith, and to learn to trust in ways you never thought possible. So if you're in the thick of it right now, feeling like your dreams are just out of reach, take a deep breath. You are on the right path. The universe is working overtime to deliver what you've asked for, and even more. The key is to keep your faith alive. Even on those days when you feel like giving up, when you're questioning whether it's all worth it, remind yourself your manifestation is on its way. It may not look like it right now, but the universe is conspiring in your favor. And remember this: you are worthy of everything you desire. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that is too big, too wild, or too impossible for you to manifest. Whether it's love, money, health, or happiness, the universe is abundant and there is more than enough for everyone, including you. So keep going. Keep believing. The universe is not only listening, but it's preparing something even greater than you can imagine. If you found this video helpful or uplifting, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more motivation and insight on your journey to abundance. You've got this, and I'll see you next time on Alchemy from Within.